Hello world! I am Greg Foots. I'm a science journalist and podcaster, and I don't get to say this very often, but welcome to a truly historic moment. Yes, we are here today to witness the final launch in OneWeb's satellite deployment program. Of the many milestones passed on the journey to this moment, this is the big one. This 18th liftoff will mark the end of 4 years of launches, which began back in February 2019. And crucially, it completes the OneWeb satellite constellation that will bring high-speed satellite broadband to you, me, businesses and people all around the world. The 36 satellites in the payload of the LVM-3 rocket are sitting right now on the launch pad at the Satish Dhawan Space Centre in India. They are the final pieces in the ever-moving OneWeb satellite jigsaw that's right now sweeping 1,200 kilometres above our heads in low Earth orbit. That's right, space-based high-speed broadband is about to become a reality. More than 600 satellites in a single network, providing global coverage, most importantly in those places where ground-based broadband cannot reach, from rugged mountaintops to mid-air to the middle of the ocean. If you're interested in space or technology, this is a watershed moment. OneWeb is connecting the unconnected. And according to some experts, this technology will be as transformational as the smartphone in our ability to connect around our planet. Let's have a look at some of the reasons why they say that, starting with the different types of customers that are benefiting from OneWeb technology. First, remote communities where ground-based communications are limited, or if they exist, often too expensive for most people. What OneWeb service is already doing is levelling up that digital divide, giving communities access to the same web and connectivity services as are enjoyed in more connected parts of the world. And that's not just for TikTok or YouTube videos. It's access to things we might take for granted: education and learning, medical advice, guided assistance in all kinds of situations, or just the ability to video call with friends or family. Then there are businesses and governments who need reliable communications with specific requirements in security or data rates. Here, high-speed broadband without boundaries is a game changer for governments, local communities, enterprise and NGOs who need guaranteed, reliable communications to meet critical needs. OneWeb is a wholesaler, so its distribution partners will deliver remote broadband through telecoms or internet service providers, distributed and priced locally to communities, businesses or governments. There are so many exciting examples of how it's already being used. Sharing data globally in real time for vital scientific research. Connecting offshore wind farms so they can be monitored more easily from land. Connecting emergency response teams operating in the most remote places. And think of commercial shipping and aviation, connecting passengers, crews or maintenance operatives. I'm talking about being 35,000 feet in the air or being surrounded by hundreds of miles of ocean. These are both sectors that need to operate in places where ground-based communications just can't reach, or in regions where LEO technology must integrate with and switch to other satellite network systems. OneWeb's space-based connectivity has no issues in providing connectivity and coverage even in the remotest parts of our seas and skies. It supports everything from high-speed broadband on a plane to advanced communications and real-time tracking of ships at sea, creating more intelligent, efficient supply chains. Finally, let's come back to your smartphone. OneWeb's high-speed, low-latency broadband helps your everyday phone calls or video chat. This is because cellular backhaul over satellite helps mobile network operators provide uninterrupted voice and data services to us. It expands their network coverage into more places where previously it wouldn't have been practical or affordable to reach. But it's not just about connectivity. OneWeb is improving access to space for everyone. New data services from space can radically improve intelligence and decision-making in everything from financial analysis and insurance to national security, space management, environmental research, and Earth observation. And even this is just the beginning. As data becomes more easily available, huge quantities of data can be analysed quickly by AI to identify trends and predictions from weather to stock markets. Beyond this, OneWeb's work has even led to the creation of new software tools and a suite of cloud-based operations-as-a-service solutions. This means other mission operators will soon be able to tap into OneWeb's expertise and knowledge of space, and even have OneWeb fully manage a mission on their behalf. Suddenly, this opens up the opportunity of space to more operators and democratizes an area of science that has previously been out of reach. So that's how we can all benefit from the services that OneWeb offers. But what makes the way OneWeb can do that different? There are 3 areas in particular: OneWeb's constellation design, business model, and OneWeb's approach to hardware. The OneWeb constellation orbits at 1,200 kilometers. That's the optimum height to service more surface area down here on Earth. And operating at this height means OneWeb needs fewer satellites up there to do it than if they flew at a lower altitude. OneWeb also has a unique business model. Designing a wholesale service that is distributed locally means that every OneWeb terminal serves multiple customers at the same time and for many types of use. And yes, that means you need fewer of them to serve entire communities. So we're talking less material consumed, a smaller footprint down here, and a responsible approach to space up there. It's all very well to say something will change everything, everywhere. But the question we all then ask is, when? Well, OneWeb's service is ready now, and it's expanding all the time through a growing network of trusted distribution partners. Let's hear from some of our innovation partners, investors, and OneWebers who have been with us on this journey.
Hello world! For OneWeb to get so far, so quickly, so fast, 18 launches, global connectivity, we are so excited. And we want to thank all our partners, our distributors, our suppliers, and the regulators to enable us to provide global connectivity around the world.
Hello world!
Hello world!
Hello world! I'm John Wakeling, Senior Manager in the Research and Network Strategy Unit of BT, one of the world's leading fixed and mobile telecoms providers.
Hi, I'm Shivaji Chatterjee, Executive Vice President with Hughes Communications India.
Hello world, I'm Dean with Momentum.
Here at BT, our purpose is to connect for good. We are proud to be working with OneWeb to create a closer and more connected world.
So we are very excited to bring this technology, the OneWeb service to India and make a big difference in the country.
By layering OneWeb into our existing service offering, it expands our reach and it opens up new possibilities for our clients.
Hello world, my name is Eva Berneke. I'm the CEO of Eutelsat.
Hello world, my name is Scott Rasmussen. I'm the CEO at Paratus Group.
Hello, I'm Colin MacLeod. I'm Head of Space Regulation at the Civil Aviation Authority in the UK.
Right these days we are launching the last satellites of OneWeb. Big congratulations to completing the network. It's going to be great.
At Paratus, we understand that connectivity plays a vital role in today's fast-paced world. That is why we've partnered with OneWeb to provide low-orbit satellite services across Africa.
And as part of Hello World for OneWeb, I just wanted to say how important OneWeb have been for us as a new regulator. We took over regulating space in the UK about 18 months ago, but myself and several members of our team have been working with OneWeb since the start of their first launches.
Hello! This is the POP site for OneWeb in Indonesia, from where we are ready to connect to everyone else in the world.
Hello world! We're the Speedcast Aberdeen team. We're excited to partner with OneWeb as we will work seamlessly to integrate the growing number of communication paths and constellations coming to the market on behalf of our customers.
So that's where we are, and essentially what I'm doing is I'm using internet from space to transmit to you now from Slovakia National Park. This area that we're in now has zero signal. We've all tried on the team to get signal here, so we're pretty sure this is probably the first time that we've ever done, or anyone's ever done, video transmission.
Hello world, my name is Natalie Bassett and I work for a company called Pure Electric, who are the UK's leading expert on sustainable lighting, power and security systems.
Hello world, OneWeb, everybody out there.
Hello world, my name is Sergio Aguirre and I'm President and Chief Operating Officer of Gogo Business Aviation.
We're delighted to be one of the companies supporting OneWeb in their aim of bringing low Earth orbit network services and providing community Wi-Fi to remote homes and businesses around the world.
We are pleased to announce that we're partnering with OneWeb to change connectivity in Africa.
Gogo is so proud to further its mission to revolutionize our segment of business aviation by providing leading-edge, revolutionary technology coupled with the partner like OneWeb.
Conradar, welcome to the summit of Mount Snowdon in North Wales.
OneWeb and our distribution partners are connecting the unconnected in places like this.
Hello world, I'm Paul Bates, Chief Executive of the UK Space Agency.
Hello world, Rod Vega and Rob Perillo here from Sacno Direct.
Hello world, I'm Juana Stroe, Product Marketing Manager.
Hi everyone, hello world, I'm Luc Servian, Airtel Africa, I'm in charge of the enterprise business.
This is a great moment for OneWeb as they complete their constellation in orbit.
We are proud and excited to unlock new markets and address new needs via our full-fledged portfolio of GEO and LEO solutions, now in partnership with OneWeb.
We are confident that LEO will become a mainstream solution for enterprise customers in Africa.
I wanted to congratulate OneWeb. This is a really historic moment. With this launch, over 600 LEO satellites in orbit, completing the constellation. OneWeb have established themselves now as one of the world's established leading players. And that is a very exciting opportunity for them, but also for all of us here in the UK who are part of that supply chain.
OneWeb service is already live across the northern US, Canada, Greenland, the United Kingdom and northern Europe. That's a vast area of the world, and within it are many remote communities whose connectivity with the wider world has been transformed. This summer, the list of countries will expand even further, and by the end of the year, everywhere on the planet will have the potential to connect to OneWeb. This change is happening today. So how did we get here? Well, if, like me, you've been following OneWeb's progress, you'll appreciate how their team is pushing the boundaries of technology to bring connectivity to the most remote parts of the world. It was back on the 27th of February 2019 when OneWeb successfully sent its first 6 satellites into orbit. And you might say it marked one small step in the transition from concept to reality for low Earth orbit, space-based broadband. By late 2021, 10 successful launches had already taken place, each one carrying over 30 OneWeb satellites into low Earth orbit. Each of those satellites is like a little cellular base station in the sky, but it's only around the size and weight of a fridge or washing machine, and each is powered by lithium-ion batteries, just like an electric car, but unlike those, it gets all its charge from solar power. Their sole purpose is high-speed data transfer. They can orbit around 30 times closer to the Earth than a traditional satellite, transferring data between themselves in a network which gives us a fast connection on the ground. On the 14th of October, the 324th satellite was deployed during Launch 11, marking halfway to OneWeb's constellation goal and creating a network sufficient to start services. Today is the 18th launch, finally concluding this historic space program and signalling the start of the even more exciting connectivity revolution. This is a historic day for the team at OneWeb, its partners, and everyone who wants connectivity in a place that doesn't yet have it. A real landmark in the history of space and of global connectivity. High-speed, low-latency broadband delivered from a space-based network is a reality. Now we'll start to see all the possibilities that we've imagined for so long come to life. OneWeb has arrived. The future of connectivity is here. It's time for me to say goodbye, but it's time for OneWeb to say hello world. Let's go live to the Satish Dhawan Space Centre in India to watch this final historic launch.